A new Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and editor Alexis Muellner is here to talk about some of the week's big stories. Good morning. Happy Friday to you, Alexis.
Good to see you, Dia.
Good to see you, too. We're rolling out the welcome mat for folks visiting Tampa because, of course, we live and die by tourism with some new restaurants and shops that may be opening up at TIA.
The potential for TIA, Tampa International Airport, one of the only airports in the country that has one master concessionaire that handles all the retail. It's HMS Host. It's had that business since 1969. That contract is going to go up for renewal in 2 years. But until then, the airport wants HMS Host to consider a little bit more of a local flair. A couple of the board members for the airport authority who said, when you get to Tampa, it doesn't feel like Tampa. And so they're trying to attract some more local businesses. OSI has opened up a couple of years ago. In the 2 years that this new request for proposals will happen, they're looking for the current concessionaire to try and bring in some more local flavor.
That's going to be exciting, though.
I think so. I think we need that. I mean, a lot of airports around the country, you go there and you feel like you know where you are because of really indigenous kinds of restaurants and that kind of thing.
It's going to draw the people who live there, too, to go hang out. It sounds like it's going to be so much fun. It might be a good place to go and hang out, really. Yes. We're also going to get some good and bad economic news in this week's report.
Yeah, Commercial Real Estate Women, the chapter in Tampa Bay, invited Anirban Basu, who's an economist, to come back. He's a very colorful commentator. It's a mixed bag. His great line was, "Less worse is the new excellent," which we love. We put in the story. The positives are the very incremental job growth in Florida, some energy and construction in healthcare and technology, multifamily apartments doing well, but housing sales still very, very sluggish. The demographic of 21 to 30-year-olds not working, living at home, really keeping the housing market slow. The economy in Florida, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad, and a lot of people want to know, hey, what's going on in this economy? At least people are starting to do business, and certainly keeps us going because people want to know about this stuff.
Yeah, we're all going to be using that new term, less worse.
Less worse is the new excellent.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting.
And also you're going to talk about a pretty big turnaround at the St. Pete Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, one of the bigger chambers around was struggling for many years. Did a national search and brought in a local guy, Chris Steinacher, and the chamber's really turned itself around. Their membership dropped in part because they're counting actual paid members. And for businesses that belong to chambers of commerce, it's all about return on investment. If I pay money every month, do I get to go to events that really foster a vibrant business community? And what's happening in the St. Pete Chamber, finally, I think for the folks involved there, is they're really pleased with the direction that it's going. And St. Pete, a very vibrant business community itself, and to have a chamber that's active, may not have as many numbers in the rolls, but it's turning itself around.
Oh, excellent stories.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You can find those stories and more in the Business Journal. And for more journal headlines, go to abcactionnews.com/business.